Good afternoon, my dear students. So, to start with, I want you to pause for a while and think about the things that you enjoy doing right now or in your life, the things that you enjoy doing. And isipin mo, tanongin mo yung sarili mo if it would be possible for those things to exist or those experiences to exist if walang science and technology. Isipin mo yung mga bagay na nagpapagaan ng buhay mo, ng pamumuhay natin as a person. And do you think na without science and technology, those things will be possible? So most probably your answer is no, no? So the next question is, do we give science and technology enough credit for the benefits na binibigay niya sa society? Okay? Are scientists acknowledged enough or celebrated enough? Just as we celebrate movie stars, for example. Diba? So in this particular module, we ask the question, is science and technology an underappreciated sector in the Philippines, specifically in our country? Let's start with this evidence. So we all know Nora Honor, diba? Napanood natin or siguro nakita natin yung clip doon sa film niya na Himala noong 1989. Diba? Sabi niya walang himala. Noong 2014, hindi siya napasali doon sa listahan ng mga bibigyan ng National Artist or aawardan ng Order of National Artist ni President Noynoy Aquino. Diba? So this is the highest national award given to artists who made significant contribution sa iba't ibang aspeto or field of art. Isa na dito ay yung film, kung saan sana ay gusto ng iba ay mabigyan si Nora Honor ng award doon. Okay? Unfortunately, sabi ng palasyo, hindi siya bibigyan ng National Artist Award dahil sa mga drug allegations niya in the past. Okay? So it was a very sensational story, diba? Almost every night, if you remember. Almost every night, it was on the news, on the evening news, primetime news. Unfortunately, during the same year, parang walang nakarinig sa atin tungkol sa mga bagong national scientists, di ba? Ito yung counterpart ng National Artist Award. Ito yung mga scientists na gumawa ng significant contribution in different field of science and technology. So very rarely in media do we give or do they give screen time to these people. Kilala ba natin si Angel Alcala, isa sa mga national artist natin noong 2014, same year as the Nora Honor controversy. O siya pala ay nakadiscover ng 50 new species of reptile and amphibians kasi siya ay marine biologist. Tapos naging secretary din siya ng DENR kung saan siya yung nagsulong nung paggagawa ng mga artificial coral reef. Okay? Kilala ba natin si Ramon Barba? Isang horticulturist. Tinatawag na father of horticulture in the Philippines. Alam ba natin yung contribution niya about potassium nitrate o salitre? Kung saan kapag inisprayan mo ng ganong chemical yung ating mga puno ng mangga, year-round siya mamumunga, which catapulted our mangoes for export, international, diba? International trade. Do we know these people who undeniably have given us significant contribution, help build the nation? Okay? So, disclaimer, hindi ko naman sinasabi na yung mga national artist ay walang significant contribution sa ating bansa, di ba? Of course, they have artists important as well. But since this is STS, I want to give light to the contribution of these people. I want us to realize or magtanong, bakit nga ba nangyayari yung quote-unquote pagka underappreciated ng science and technology? O sabi din ni Mercedes, ito yung sabi ni Mercedes Concepcion. Siya yung tinaguri ang Mother of Asian Demography kasi sa Asia, siya yung kauna-una naging dalubhasa o nagkaroon ng PhD in Sociology and Demography. So, yung kanyang mga pag-aaral about population, sobrang nakatulong sa atin sa pagtatalaga ng Population Act at sa pag-alam kung ilan ba yung ideal family size, di ba? Nakatulong din sa family planning. So, sabi niya, hindi naman masakit sa loob, but if we were weighed, it seems na we weighed less. We have less importance. We are not appreciated. So, this is her feeling. Feeling niya, if tinimbang yung mga scientists or science and technology in the country, they are undervalued or underappreciated talaga. So, she was awarded National Artist, Order of Scientist during 2010. So, according sa kanya, malaki daw kasi yung nagagawa ng media, di ba? Kita natin kanina sa media bias. Ibig sabihin, mas papabura ng media yung mga sensational stories. And then, Filipino ay sobrang preferred talaga yung media and art, di ba? I think we can see it here in the overconsumption of halimbawa K-pop, di ba? K-dramas, social media, and so on. So, yung TV talaga is an important part of a Filipino life. And then, she also mentioned na hindi kasi nila ina-advertise yung kanilang gawa, yung kanilang contribution, yung kanilang mga research. So, therefore, hindi siya nalalaman ng mga common Filipino kasi kapag pinapresent nila yung study nila during conferences, di ba? Which is not accessible to other Filipinos. And then, another one said that another reason kung bakit yung SNT ay underappreciated in the country is because hindi tayo mula sa pagkabata masyadong naging aware sa kahalagahan ng science and technology. Kumbaga, hindi siya na-introduce in the classroom. Okay? So, definitely, that's first part of our Module 2 series. Let's take a look at science teaching in the Philippines and bakit kailangan nating mag-improve. Okay? Why and how we can do better. After that, tingnan natin itong article from Rappler. Ano yung mga bagay na pwedeng gawin ng gobyerno to make this better, to make the situation better, to make Philippines a better place for scientists. And finally, what can we do? So what can we do, you as students? So maybe we can celebrate them. We can get to know this national scientist. Okay? So those are the outline of our discussion in this module. I'll see you on the first one.